Can food affect your heart rate? A biological topic by me and Lena.
Our goals are to show which types of food affect your heart rate more and which ingredients are better for you, and also what products should and shouldn't be used on a daily basis.
Hypotheses. Yes, different types of food can affect the heart rate because food is broken down into smaller pieces than to nutrients. In addition, there are several types of food, so there are probably different effects from each type of food.
How does food affect your heart rate? Eating causes changes in the blood flow. If you overeat, your digestive system needs more energy, which will make your heart work harder. As you digest a meal, your intestine requires additional blood flow to work properly.
Examples of food that decreases your heart rate. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables reduces the probability of having a heart attack. They contain high amounts of antioxidants and polyphenols such as vitamin C. Whole grain. Eating 3 servings of daily whole grain reduces the risk of having any heart diseases. It lowers your cholesterol, and an example of whole grain is bread. Oily fish. Oily fish contains omega-3 and a good source of vitamin D. Some examples of oily fish are salmon and tuna.
Examples of food that increase the heart rate. Food or beverage that contain caffeine. They increases energy in the nervous system, and for example we have coffee. Chocolate contains theobromine, also increases energy in the nervous system, and more consumptions means higher heart rate. Sugary food, a lot of sugar leads to high sugar in blood, which leads to interference in function of blood vessels, which leads to rapid heartbeat, and which finally leads to heart rate and blood pressure rise. And for example, we have candy, pasta, bread, soda, and white rice. Hot peppers causes irregular heartbeat rhythm called arrhythmia, which leads to decreases blood flow to brain, heart, and more, which can lead to a stroke. And for example, we have jalapeno and bell pepper.
More examples of food that increases your heart rate. Food that contains sodium. The body absorbs water when salty food are consumed to dilute it in blood, which makes the blood have a larger and thicker volume, which means that there's more blood for the heart to pump and increases the heart rate. Some examples of food that contains a lot of sodium are canned food, fish, ham, caviar, etc. Food that contains high saturated fats. When you consume food that has a high level of high saturated fats, the amount of bad cholesterol rises, which makes you have a risk of atherosclerosis, which is a disease where arteries harden, which leads to the heart working harder to maintain a good blood flow, and so in that way the heart rate increases. Some examples of food that have high saturated fats are butter, fats from meat, cheese, sausages, etc.
And here are some links if you want more information about the subject. Thank you.